What is the fastest animal in the world? This might seem like a straightforward question, but it isn't. Are we talking about the fastest animals on land, in the sea, or in the air? Many birds can fly at speeds much faster than any land animal can run. Do we want to focus on animals' top speed over a very short distance or its cruising speed? For this article, we've broken our list into 3 categories: the fastest animals on land, sea, and air, and attempted to note the 5 fastest in each category. We've indicated both the top speeds and the average speeds in most cases. Conflicting data may make our list somewhat different from our lists on the internet. Top 5 fastest animals on land. Number 5. American quarter horse. Quarter horses were specifically bred over time to be fast. In fact, the name directly refers to the breed's speed, as it describes its ability to outrun those horse breeds in races of a quarter mile or less. The world's most popular horse breed, the quarter horse, can run up to 88 kilometers per hour, which is undoubtedly why they're so popular in ranching and horse racing circles. Standards set in the 1940 meetings of the American Quarter Horse Association actually require that legit quarter horses need to be able to do a 402-meter run in 23 seconds or less. Number 4. Springbok. The springbok is a native to southern Africa and can run 88 kilometers per hour in short bursts. This mid-sized antelope is also known for its maneuvering capabilities, like turning sharply while being chased and making incredibly long leaps to throw off pursuits like cheetahs. Number 3. Goidered gazelle. Next on our list is a mid-sized gazelle found in many parts of Asia, particularly northwest China, southern Kazakhstan, and Mongolia. These beauties get their name thanks to an enlargement on the larynx that resembles a goiter. Goitered gazelles can achieve a high speed of 97 km per hour, which is fortunate since they are popular targets for hunters. Currently, this land animal holds the Guinness World Record for fastest antelope. Number 2. Pronghorn. The next time you visit the Wyoming area, it's entirely possible that you could lay eyes on a pronghorn or two. Though it is sometimes called the pronghorn antelope, this hoofed beauty is not an antelope, but rather a cousin of antelopes and goats. Pronghorns are by far the fastest animals on land in North America, and the second fastest animals in the world, topping out at speed of around 98 kilometers per hour. These deer-like mammals can maintain such speeds for up to a half mile, longer than most other fast land animals who sprint primarily to hunt. The pronghorn's speed and endurance could very well have been an evolutionary adaptation to help them evade hunters. Number 1. Cheetah. Cheetahs have long fascinated people with their gorgeous coats, a stealthy manner, and ability to achieve impressive speeds of up to 120 km per hour. In fact, they can actually go from 0 to 97 km per hour in as little as 3 seconds, similar to your average Corvette. However, they are not marathon runners and can only keep up such high speeds for about 60 seconds. Their normal running speed is closer to 64 km per hour. Cheetahs are generally considered the world's fastest land animal. Cheetahs are naturally outfitted with several physical characteristics that help to make them so fast, including claws that don't retract, as well as unique pads on their feet. These cats are found across Africa, although their dwindling numbers mostly hang out in the southern and eastern areas of the continent. They use their incredible speeds to take down smaller prey, some of which are pretty speedy themselves, For instance, the blue wild beast can reach speeds of 80 kilometers per hour. Top 5 fastest animals in the air. Number 5. Mexican free-tailed bat. While not a bird, this medium-sized bat has short fur and long narrow wings, making it built for speed. Seen throughout the southern United States, Mexico, and Central America. These bats can fly up to 161 kilometers a night looking for food, at average speeds of 96 kilometers per hour. However, a 2016 study showed that Mexican free-tailed bats can fly as fast as 160 kilometers per hour in level flight. This is faster than any birds or other bats in level flight. Number 4. Gyrfalcon. This is one bird that most people will likely never lay eyes on in real life. That's because the gyrfalcon lives in the Arctic, way out in remote areas of Canada and Alaska, pronounced gyrfalcon. The color of these beauties ranges from snow white to dark brown. Gyrfalcons have an impressive diving speed of about 209 kilometers per hour to catch prey. However, they are also believed to be the fastest bird in the world at level flight, as they can move at a rate of 80 to 109 kilometers per hour. Number 3. Golden eagle. These large raptors are most often seen in the western United States, although they've actually been named the official national animal by more countries than any other living creature. These countries include Germany, Mexico, Kazakhstan, Austria, and Albania. These large yet light-winged creatures glide up to 193 kilometers per hour, but really flex when they dive for prey at speeds between 241 to 322 kilometers per hour. Golden eagles feed primarily on rabbits, squirrels, and prairie dogs, but aren't afraid to attack larger mammals in defense of their young or their prey. Number 2. Saker falcon. The Saker falcon, which calls Europe, Asia, and Africa home, is a hunting superstar thanks to the fact that it can fly up to 320 kilometers per hour when in pursuit of prey. The rest of the time, it prefers to glide around in the air. It is the national bird of both Hungary and Mongolia. This falcon, not too surprisingly, is closely related to the peregrine falcon. Number 1. Peregrine falcon. Peregrine falcons take the prize for the fastest animal overall, as these feathered friends can often hit speeds up to a whopping 320 km per hour or more. These speeds are achieved when they dive from heights to catch prey. The world record holder for fastest dive by a bird is thus, not surprisingly, a peregrine falcon named Frightful, who achieved a dive speed of 389 kilometers in a 1999 experiment. Chances are you've spied many a peregrine falcon, as they live on every single continent except for Antarctica. Top 5 fastest animals in the sea. Number 5. Atlantic bluefin tuna. Tiny tuna these are not. Atlantic bluefin tuna can reach sizes of more than 907 kilograms and 3 meters in length. This, combined with their impressively fishy muscles and aerodynamic shape, allow them to swim up to 69 kilometers per hour. This is helpful as the migratory patterns of tuna are enormous, with some going from the Gulf of Mexico to the coast of Europe, then back to breed. Number 4. Yellowfin tuna. Compared with their bluefin brethren, yellowfin tuna are practically miniature, at only 119 kilograms. Known as one of the fastest swimmers in the ocean, the yellowfin tuna swims constantly, sometimes reaching speeds of 80 kilometers per hour. They achieve these impressive speeds by folding their bright yellow fins in. Number 3. Swordfish. Oil is apparently the key to helping swordfish swim high speeds of 100 kilometers per hour. Their average speed is 65 kilometers per hour. These fish, which are known for their long, pointy bills that resemble swords, actually have oil-producing glands, which when secreted help the fish move at ultra-high speeds. These bills can be as long as 1.5 meters. Swordfish hang out in a lot of different types of waters, including the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans, and are known to migrate thousands of miles. Number 2. Blue marlin. This enormous fish species weighs up to 900 kilograms and averages 5 meters in length. These speedy suckers swim at average speeds of 80 kilometers per hour, but can actually go as fast as 110 kilometers per hour. They are known for having round and pointed bills and are unfortunately also one of the most desirable big game fishes in the world. Number 1. Sailfish. The sailfish is right up there with the cheetah in terms of speed. This species is the current record holder as the fastest species of fish over short distances, with the top recorded speed of 109 km per hour during a series of speed trials, according to Guinness World Records. Sailfish also have pointed bills that help them stun or kill prey, and they also sport huge dorsal fins on their 100 kg average bodies. When they want to achieve high speeds, they fold their fins completely back, effectively making their long bodies look like torpedo shapes. For more incredible stories and insights, subscribe to our channel and join our curious community.